and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a team from the SEC, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Titans about to kick it away and get this season started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Made a defender miss. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Titans offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the Wolverines want to move quickly. The inside handoff. Across the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Right on the money.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Beebe. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Titans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Titans will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Get it out on the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he's
lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps it on the draw. Not a lot going on there, picked up a couple. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give is to Smith. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Snap it to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Makes the grab over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Titans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
Well, that's a a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hand off from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All by himself. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run, stopped behind the line. It'll be 4th down, and that's probably going to do it for the half anyway. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Titans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Titans send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go with a direct snap. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? On the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. Third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverine. They'll try the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. So here comes the Michigan offense. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake. Fires left. And they can't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it! Touchdown, Wolverine! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Running to Green. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Power stroke. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quick completion on the out route. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Direct snap. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown. And this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Key. Drills him with a stiff arm. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch near the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it, and the offense should be able to run out the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more play to pad the stats. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive